2, 3, 4. He gave me one of the greatest lines in the history of this show. I spoke to Ice Cube many, many, many years ago. And first time I met him, I said, how would it go if I went to South Central, if I went into Compton? Because you'd be all right. Brother's got cable. I was doing Sports Center at the time. Brother's got cable.
Yeah.
All right. The Big Three announced its 7th season will tip off at Oakland Arena in Oakland, California, coming up this Saturday, June 15th at 3:30 Eastern, live on CBS Television Network and Paramount Plus. We spoke to Ice Cube a couple days ago, and I started the interview by asking him the last time he played pickup basketball.
I retired in I retired probably about 2014. I went to the podium and said, "Hey, I'm done." You know what it is, man? I started seeing my some of my friends get pro injuries. You know, they was tearing ACLs and popping Achilles and shit, and I was like, you know, I was like, could you imagine I'm in a boot or I'm on crutches and people like, Q, what happened? I was playing basketball. It's like, dude.
Did you have a retirement speech there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, my retirement speech was Cube out, and I dropped the mic. And, you know, I hit the door. It wasn't too many people there, but my family was there, and that's all that mattered.
Speaking of dropping the mic, Dan Hurley did that to your Lakers. What was your reaction?
8 million go a lot further in Connecticut than 11 million in Los Angeles. Put it that way. You know, it's expensive out here, so you know, he saw that writing on the wall that I need to stay put. You know, it's cool. The Lakers, you know, maybe they got now they got the excuse to go hire JJ.
Well, I just want, is it still a great job?
I think so. You know, it's definitely a job that's you know, for one of the best franchises in the world. And so I think for that reason, it's great. You know, I don't know how it runs on the inside. You know, I make sure I stay a fan, so I stay far away from all that kind of stuff, you know. But I still think it's a great job. You know, I think Jenny Buss is a great owner. You know, she's always tried to win, put the pieces in place. So it's not lack of trying. It's just, you know, people got, you know, he didn't want to move his family. I think that's important. He got it good out there in Connecticut,
Yeah,
man.
he does. He does. What's it like when you call for tickets for a Laker game?
I never call for tickets. I always buy tickets. Because we're in Los Angeles. You know, I had a suite for 20 years at the Staples Center. And, you know, I bought my suite. I didn't, everybody in LA asks for tickets. And I just don't want to be that guy. You know, I just want to, if I'm supporting, I got the money to really support.
All right. That's a baller move there. I respect that.
Yeah, I want to be a fan, man. You know, I want to be able to talk about what's going on in my suite if everything ain't right. You know, I don't want to have to, you know, be like, well, you know, the tickets are free. You know, let's
got to say nice things.
Cool. Let's be cool. Tickets are free. So now I want to still be able to be a fan for real.
We had Lawrence Fishburne on yesterday, and I asked him if he talked to you on Boys in the Hood. He said he gave you some advice.
The best advice I ever had.
And he wouldn't tell me, but he said when you see Cube, you can ask him if he wants to tell you.
Yes. Best advice in Hollywood that I ever got. So, you know, I get this role, Doughboy, Boys in the Hood. I know this guy. You know what I mean? It's like, this is my neighborhood. This is how we grew up. I could play this, with my eyes closed. But they wanted me to go to this acting coach, but they would want me to go after I shot 12 hours in the day. And like at night, they wanted me to go to this coach. And I went once, maybe twice, and I hated it. I was just pissed. I was ready to go and enjoy the rest of my day because I got to be on set. You shoot 12 hours, you off 12 hours, you back on set 12 hours, you off. So, by the time you sleep, you only really got about 4 hours of time to yourself. So, so Lawrence Fishburne, I'll make a long story short. He saw me leaving the set, pissed off. He said, "What's wrong, man?" So they got me going to this acting coach and whatever. It's like, acting coach, but you in the movie. And he said, "Man, do you know who Doughboy is?" I said, "Yeah." "Do you know who Doughboy is?" "Yeah." "Well, play Doughboy, man. Forget that acting coach. Play Doughboy. Be dope. Be him." So I'm like, "Man, that's easy. Thank you." And I never went again.
Did you keep anything from that movie?
Um, the script, had a script. I probably got something archived around here.
The car?
No, that wasn't my car. And by the time we finished the movie, that car was pretty beat up. It's an old school joint anyway. And never put your car in the movie if you wanted to run the same.
We're talking to Ice Cube, and of course, it's Big Three. Announced seventh season tipping off in Oakland. That'll be Saturday. That's your birthday, isn't it?
Yeah, June 15th.
55?
Double nickel.
Damn. Where'd the years go?
Oh, man, they were great. It was beautiful. I remember every one, almost.
Is there a part of your life, though, that maybe you don't even remember?
No, I remember it.
Like a wild time, wild year, wild period? Partying, having fun?
I don't party that hard. I have fun. But yeah, I remember, pretty much everything.
Okay.
My eyes been open. I'm always looking to, understand the business a little more, understand the situation a little more. So I'm always soaking it in. And as a rapper, you want to be good at observing life and then being able to kind of put it in lyrics and give it back to the people.
So it'll be Saturday, June 15th at 3:30 Eastern, live on CBS and Paramount Plus. Does the offer still stand to Caitlin Clark?
Nah, we've moved on. We see that she is focused on the WNBA. And we really didn't get great engagement from the offer from their team. I think the agents was hating on it a little bit. So yeah, we worried about, the players that we have. We think we're gonna have our best season because the matchups are, teams are so evenly matched, and they know the game now. They know how to win in the Big Three, and so we can't wait till Saturday.
What was the official offer to Caitlin?
It was 2 years, $5 million a year. And plus, we were going to do cool stuff with merch. And, I think it was even talk about a percentage in team ownership.
Mm.
We were going to, we believe her coming into the Big Three would be such a big deal that, all boats would rise and the league would benefit from the attention and to see, if she can actually do it against this competition. So
but
it would be great.
If she doesn't go to the Olympics, There's a window there where she's not playing WNBA, maybe a guest baller.
Uh, nah.
You moved on. Okay.
I think yeah.
All right.
We know how to take no for an answer. So
If you didn't get
no
into
one
music,
played.
what would you have gotten into?
Well, I was on my way into architectural drafting. I went to a technical school in Phoenix right out of high school. I mean, the day I left to go to the Phoenix Institute of Technology is the day Dre pulled up with the album NWA single album cover. Dope Man on one side. I think it was 8 Ball on the other, but he came with the album cover and he was like, "You sure you want to go to school?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, man. I don't know if this is gonna work." You know what I mean? I don't know. It's so hardcore. Nothing like this was being played on the radio. We had no blueprint for this style of music. It was very few that would venture into this style. I think Ice-T, it was a rapper called Just Ice. Maybe KRS One a little bit in his early days, but nobody else.
If he doesn't roll up, then, I mean, your life changes.
Well, I was going to school anyway, so I was going to see what was going to happen, and it started to bubble, it started to blow up. And when I left school, I actually graduated and got the certificate. My mom still got it somewhere on one of her walls. But yeah, I kind of never pursued it because, the music was starting to take off and it was time to work on Eazy-E solo album.
What do you have? You got stuff on the wall. Is that a platinum album behind you? You got Magic Johnson jersey there?
Yeah, Magic, my favorite player of all times. It's a Jordan right here. I'm pointing. It's Jordan.
Yeah.
The white pick. This is a platinum single. Check yourself. Gold platinum. My pops right here. Yeah, and right here is let me see. This is Shaq and Kobe. Then I got the Friday poster up there. It's my spot where it's my little home studio.
I like it.
Yeah. I had to build this in 2020 when nobody could go nowhere. So it's a room that I do music in. It's not really built out as a studio because I couldn't have people come in here. But it's cool. I kept it.
If you had to grab one thing on the way out, only one thing, what are you grabbing?
Probably probably one of these platinum plaques. That's something I can't. I really can replace everything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Probably grab my computer. The hard drive to get all my music.
Harder to replace that. Well, good luck on Saturday, June 15th, 3:30 Eastern, live on CBS and also Paramount, and your 55th birthday as well. Great to catch up with you again. Thank you, Ice.
Always good to talk to you, Dan. Anytime.
Ice Cube. We talked to him a couple of days ago. We were going to bring you that interview yesterday, and then the Jerry West news hit. But Big 3, 7th season, and it'll be Saturday, June 15th at 3:30 Eastern.